Hi there, it's Kevin Ward, the founder of Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training and the author of the #1 best-selling book, The Book of Yes. And today is a very special day because today this is my 1,000th video to upload onto YouTube. And so it's special to me, and I want to do this special video for you on how to have energy and enthusiasm all the time. How can you do that? How do you do that? Because I get that question asked, and they go like, Kevin, I see your videos on YouTube. The people that have signed up for my online courses, they'll sign up for an online course that has over 60 video modules on it, and every single video, without exception, I've got high energy and enthusiasm. They go like, how do you do that? How do you maintain that level of energy and enthusiasm? And so today I want to share with you 3 strategies or 3 steps to how you can have a great day every day, how you can show up every day with full of joy and full of energy and full of enthusiasm. Why is that important? Because when you're full of energy and enthusiasm, people like it. Why? Because people like to be around people that have energy and enthusiasm. People don't enjoy being around grumpy, negative, whining people unless they happen to be a grumpy, negative, whining person, and that kind of makes them feel better. But that's not where success is. That's not where greatness lies. People want to be around people that enjoy life and are doing great in life. There's something very attractive about joy and happiness. And so I want to share with you the 3 secrets, 3 things that I have learned about how do you have energy and enthusiasm all the time, because I have to tell you, it's not natural. It wasn't natural for me when I'm not turned on, when I'm not doing a video like this. People go like, are you happy all the time? Pretty much. Now, I'm a pretty laid back guy. So when I'm at home by myself or I'm with my wife and we're sitting there and I'm sitting on the couch like I was doing last night, just reading a book, I'm just as low energy as you can imagine, but I'm happy. But whenever I'm in a conversation, I've just discovered it's much more engaging and much more enjoyable to talk to somebody who's excited to be having the conversation. So that's how you show up. So here are the 3 secrets that I have learned about how to have energy and enthusiasm all the time. And you can do this. And it will change your life. It'll change your relationships for the better. I promise you. So number 1 is, if you want to have energy and enthusiasm all the time, make it not an option. Make joy, make enthusiasm, make having energy not an option. It's just not. And I remember somebody telling me one time, they said, the day you became a leader, you gave up the right to have a bad day. And I want you to think about that for a minute. The day you became a leader, the day you become a leader and you accept the fact that that's who you are in your world, the day you accept the fact that I'm going to be responsible, I'm going to be someone who is here to make a difference in other people's lives, to be a positive influence in my world, in my family, in my job, in my relationships with my clients, with my customers, I'm going to be a leader. The moment you become a leader, I'm going to have an office, I'm going to have a company. The moment you became a leader, you gave up the right to make it about you, that you gave up the right to come in and be negative and complaining and whiny. You gave up the right, the moment you decide you're going to be a leader, that you're going to own your life, that you're going to own your outcome, that you're going to own the results, you gave up the right to be a victim. Now I want you to think about that. That it's very easy for us to get down on ourselves or down on things, and we actually make ourselves victims. And it's almost like people in our world today, they almost embrace that. And it's almost like, if I've really been victimized, then I deserve lots of special treatment and lots of special attention. But when you go that direction, you don't attract greatness to you. You don't attract abundance. You don't attract success. If you want to have energy and you want to have enthusiasm that draws things and people and an abundance to you, that draws joy to you instead of misery, you have to make it not an option to have joy and abundance every single day. You gave up the right to have a bad day the moment you decided, I'm going to be great. The moment you decided, I'm going to be the leader. I'm going to own my life. I'm going to take charge of my own results. I'm going to take charge of my own success. The day you did that, you gave up the right to have a bad day. Because anytime you show up and you just go in and have a bad day, all you're going to be is a negative influence, and you're going to repel the very success and joy and abundance that you want in your life. So number 1, make it not an option. I don't have bad days, and I honestly don't. Okay, now I want to say a couple of things about that. 1, that you choose not to have a bad day. How do you do that? And people go like, well, you just fake it till you make it. Choose. You fake being happy, and if you just fake it long enough, you'll become happy. Well, I'm not really a big fan of this idea of faking it. So I'm not talking about faking joy or faking enthusiasm. I'm talking about choosing happiness, choosing joy, choosing enthusiasm, choosing to show up that way regardless of the circumstances, regardless of how I feel, regardless of of what's going on around me. Even if there's some crap going on, I'm like, I got to deal with that. Wow, that's bad. That's tough. I can handle it. And then you just bring joy into that moment. That is power. So number one, make it not an option. Number two, if you want to have energy and enthusiasm all the time, number two, make it real. Again, I'm not talking about fake. I'm not talking about being phony. I'm not talking about acting happy or acting enthusiastic when you don't mean it. Because when you don't mean it, it shows. And now you're being plastic. Now you're being phony. There's nothing, isn't there? Don't you hate it when you meet someone and they shake your hand, they're going, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, how are you? Oh, it's so great to see you. And they're smiling, but you can just tell it's all fake. And it'll literally, their body language will betray them. It's so nice to meet you. And they're smiling like it's nice to meet you, but their head is going like, no, it's not really nice to meet you. They're faking it. I'm not talking about that. If you're going to have energy and enthusiasm, make it real. And you choose authenticity. I think the new cool is being real, is being authentic. It's not being fake it till you make it. It's choose it. You can choose the emotion you want to carry. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm saying you can choose it. And I'm telling you, that is one of the most powerful things that you will ever realize in your own life. If you want real power, learn to be powerful enough that you can choose your own emotions. And I'm promising you, you can do it. And whoa, it is so liberating and so empowering when you realize, wait a second, just because that person was a jerk to me and they were rude did not mean I all of a sudden had to be pissed off and rude in the world. And I used to do summer camps, summer youth camps, and I would work with little kids sometimes. And my favorite summer camp that I got to work with as a director was kids that were 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. These are little kids. A lot of them, it's their first night to spend away from home where they didn't have family around them. And one of the things that happens over that week, and it was a week-long camp, is over that week, what would happen is, as the kids got tireder, they would get a little homesick or whatever, so they would get irritable. They would get frustrated, and some of them would be picking on the others, just kind of poking at them, and all of a sudden, one kid would get mad, and he would be a jerk. And it was like, and then they would get into a fight. And then you'd sit them down and say, okay, what happened? Well, he did this. Well, he started it. No, he started. And then they're like, and I'm like, wait a second. Okay, so what you're telling me was he was rude, or he was mean, or he did something inappropriate. So because he decided he was going to be a jerk, does that all of a sudden, is him being a jerk okay? Well, no, it's not okay. Of course not. For him to be a jerk was not okay. So if he becomes a jerk, does that all of a sudden make it okay for you to become a jerk as well? Because it's not okay for him to become a jerk. Is it okay for you to become a jerk? Well, no. So why are you allowing his jerkness to cause you to be a jerk? And it was so crazy to see these 10-year-old kids going like, You see, and what we were training them and what we were teaching these kids is, at 10 years old, was that somebody else's attitude did not have to control your attitude. That you can choose to be happy, that you can choose to show up with joy, you can choose to show up with grace, you can choose to show up with resilience, with forgiveness, you can choose to show up with it's okay, get over itness. You can choose that because you have the power to choose your own emotion. And somebody else's actions or treatment toward you does not force you to all of a sudden become like them. Whew. I hope you're getting how powerful this is, because to me, this was life-changing as I learned this growing up. So number one, make it not an option to have a great day. Number two, make it real. Make your energy and enthusiasm, make your joy real. You choose joy. And then number three, and this is where the power is, make it a habit. Make it a habit. Now, what I will promise you is that when you start trying to be energetic and enthusiastic every day, if you're not used to it, it's going to be tough. And there's going to be days you're going to revert. You're going to I don't feel it today. And then you're going to all of a sudden realize, wait a second, I'm supposed to be happy. I'm not happy. Choose happiness, get it back. But what I want you to do is post reminders to yourself. Smile. Be joyful, pure joy, enjoy it, energy, enthusiasm. Make those daily declarations. Post them on your in front of your workspace. Post them on your desk. Post them on there right across the top of your computer screen. Post it right there, right here on the top of your computer screen. I want you to post up there, be energetic, energy and enthusiasm. I am full of energy and enthusiasm. Make those declarations and reminders to yourself until it totally becomes a habit. For years, one of my daily declarations was, I am full of energy and enthusiasm. I am full of energy and enthusiasm. I am full of energy and enthusiasm. And by the way, that's how you need to do it. I am full of energy and enthusiasm. I want your body language into it. I want to see your blood vessels poking out on your neck, because it's like, yes, I am full of energy and enthusiasm, because your brain records not just the words, it records the passion. It records the emotion that you attach to that declaration. I am full of energy and enthusiasm. Yes. And when you show up that way, right now, I'm bringing it. Okay. I mean, it's like I'm working up a sweat right now, because I want you to feel the power that comes with not just words, but this is real energy. And that energy is going to just generate so much power in your life until it becomes automatic. No longer is this one of my daily declarations. I am full of energy and enthusiasm. I don't have to say that declaration every day anymore, because that's just the way I show up. It's just a habit that has been created in my life and in my behavior and in my psyche, in my mind, in my heart, and in my molecules. I've programmed myself and it's become automatic. That's what it's going to happen for you. And when that happens, your life just reached a whole new level of power. Bring it every day. Energy, enthusiasm. Embrace that growth. Embrace the energy and power that will come from it. And always expect yes, because you're going to a lot of it with that kind of energy. So hey, if you like this video as my 1000th video, I just want to thank you for being a subscriber on my YouTube channel. If you haven't become a subscriber yet and this is your first one, just click on the subscribe button. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with other people. And again, I just want to thank you for being on this journey with me, sharing this journey with me, watching my videos. I hope they've inspired you. I hope they're helpful on you. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below. Again, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.